You're driving in a country where radar detection is allowed, and you're using Stinger's radar alert functionality. Thanks to its hyper-intelligent technique, the Stinger can spot radar at more than double the distance at which radar detectors can. In contrast to a radar detector, the Stinger DSI is amazingly quiet. Among other reasons, this is thanks to the accuracy of the mini spectrum analyzer. So when your Stinger alerts you, more often than not, something is really the matter. Your display clearly depicts the gravity of the situation. The speed trap does not come as a surprise. It remains smooth sailing for you. Even the newest radar detector detectors are not capable of detecting the Stinger DSI, which is actually irrelevant from a legal point of view because the DSI is not a radar detector. However, the Stinger's stealth characteristics are an important convenience to the Stinger user. False listing is a unique functionality. You can permanently suppress false alerts, like the ones caused by automatic sliding doors of a petrol station, by the push of one button. Consequently, passing the same location the next day, the DSI will remain comfortably quiet. It will alert you for a speed trap in that same location. Also, Speed Sense adds to a relaxed driving experience. Under a speed threshold that you set yourself, the DSI will not utter a sound. It's pleasant to know that you're driving under the allowed speed limit. You're driving in a country where radar alerting is allowed. But what if you enter a country where it's not allowed? No problem. The DSI has been equipped with a function to delete the radar alerting software with one push of a button. This allows you to always abide by local rules and regulations. Stinger has also developed the best laser protection in the world. Stinger Laser offers the security of safety signals, which can alert you to dangerous traffic situations. Stinger Laser can even transmit car-to-car, or rather stinger-to-stinger warnings. For instance, a Stinger Laser user who brakes intensely generates a braking traffic signal on the DSI of Stinger drivers in his surroundings. For some speed checks, the police use laser guns. Stinger Laser can warn you against such checks well ahead of time. So much so that your Stinger can pick up speed reading lasers that were fired at the car in front of you. Furthermore, Stinger Laser has a revolutionary novelty. It can recognize and name police laser guns. You are driving abroad and you are using the Stinger Laser Shield. Suddenly, your Stinger produces an alarm. No problem. With the speed of light, your Stinger will put up a shield to protect you against a laser. On his laser gun, the laser shooter sees a general error message and not the jammed code that other laser protection products can produce. In such a case, the laser gun conductor shoots again, and after a few seconds, the shield uptime ends, enabling the speed inspector to successfully measure your speed this time around. Thanks to spot list alerting, you can be alerted to fixed locations where there are dangerous road situations and speed traps. Even in countries where radar alerting is not allowed, spot list GPS alerts warns you against fixed speed traps. Apart from Stinger Spotless GPS database, which is available on the Stinger website, you can easily build up your own Spotless database at the push of a button. Speed Sense also suppresses spotless alerts if you drive under the threshold that you have set. On many roads, the police measure your average speed over a fixed distance, generally referred to as specs. Regardless of your speed, at specs, your car is recorded by cameras over the road at point A. This is repeated at the end of the trajectory at point B. The central system then knows your time split for the trajectory and automatically calculates your average speed. Many drivers continuously look at their speedometer during specs or drive dangerously slow out of fear of getting a speeding ticket. This is why Stinger has developed specs alerting. You will be alerted when you are approaching specs. During specs, your DSI will depict your average speed. If this lies over the set speed limit, your DSI will alert you and show a sad face in the display. This allows you to adapt your speed until the sad face stops crying and the alerts have stopped. Your Stinger also shows where you are in the specs trajectory and what the remaining specs trajectory distance is. At the end of the trajectory, you will see your final average speed. Really, all you have to do is watch the road. The mileage logging functionality is integrated with the best speed trap alerter in the world, which makes it easy to keep track of your business versus private car usage. With the push of a button, you can record business trips and private trips. With the help of postal codes, your DSI will record your starting point, your route, and your end point. This makes it extremely easy to record your private trips. Also, the recording of your petrol stops will be fast and convenient. To ensure an accurate mileage logging, your Stinger will ask for an update of your car mileage status after each petrol stop. It's easy to take the compact Stinger display out of the car and put it into your jacket pocket, for instance. You can access and manage your mileage logging data on your Mac or PC by connecting your Stinger display to it. Your Stinger has another globally unique functionality: Police Check. Police Check assists you in appealing against incorrect speeding tickets, because not all speed checks get executed correctly. Sometimes police radars operate outside the legal radar frequency bandwidths, or have been set up at a wrong angle to the road. Unclear photographs or inaccurate police work may result in license plates being read incorrectly. So what if you do get a speeding ticket? Generally, the license plate holder will be deemed guilty, unless he can prove not to have been responsible for the alleged speeding. Police Check helps you to lift this burden of evidence. DSI records where you have driven, if you have encountered active speed traps, and what your speed has been. On top of that, the Stinger DSI measures and records the exact radar frequency of every active speed trap you pass. This way, the DSI helps you to appeal against incorrect speeding fines. The Stinger has a special safety system: safety signals. A DSI is equipped to receive, at long distance, safety messages sent by transmitters that are used by, for example, road workers and the police. Safety first. Transmitted safety signals are decoded by your DSI in real time, providing you with clear audio and visual alerts well ahead of time.